Welcome back to Kamen Review, episode number 100. And my mouse mysteriously stopped working. Thank you. 169. We're here discussing episodes 26 through 28. Kind of a very odd set of episodes. Or it feels like with these three where it's like, okay, after all the plot that we had for the past 9 episodes, it's like, let's put a pause on it and just do character stuff for a few episodes. Then we have big thing develop in episode 28. So, here's things to happen. Oh, by the way, also I forgot to mention this too. Oja basically took two of the contract spirits of the writers he killed and merged into one. Yep, making one monster. Because he felt like it. And then afterwards he left. Also, Zoda broke his arm during the fight, so he's in a sling. So Gojo goes out shopping. And of course, he has to answer the door by himself with one arm. And Kiddo is there because, well, he thinks he can change him despite the fact the guy's still a dick. So he just brings him in as a temporary secretary, where he proceeds to do likely like wash his toilet, wash his windows, clean the floor, and also prepare lunch for him. Well, and also you reveal as well chasing a guy who the cops might suspect has something to do with his death due to the fact he left his department. So he follows them. They go to the garage. The people who actually are following end up basically beating the crap out of Kiddo. And then, of course, found a monster. Though he can't exactly use his gun because his arm doesn't work, so he gives it to Kiddo. And he gets these arm boosts, and of course, Kiddo's like, yeah, I will use your contract monster as a shield. Man, also, why not? I'll eventually do this with a monster, and think of anything else. Well, Yuga visits her brother, and she just starts wrecking stuff. And then later on it's revealed that when Rinko talks to her later on, apparently Shiro is dead. Apparently he died in America a year prior to the series. Why the what that happened? Don't know. And then we have the 4 Kamen Riders, basically Ryuki, Knight, Oja, Zoda. They're all fighting. And then we have debut of the 13th Kamen Rider. The one who they're basically faced last. He doesn't identify his name. He just basically all of a sudden he does time vent and sends everybody back in time because they need to correct something. So Kiddo proceeds to really defend the series, including running into Kamen Rider Scissors. And showing apparently a bunch of posters in his office and his room. Also, apparently, he remembered that, that this Kamen Rider pops up behind him, and he's like, how'd you know he'd be here? I don't know. Eventually, everything is back normal, and they're like, nothing changed. We all became super Kamen Riders. So, apparently, the reason why the timeline changed was so that the picture that Yuri tore up last episode was restored. I'm like, really? That was the whole point of him going through all these battles once again? It is quite far a very interesting set of episodes. But I almost feels like the last couple. The first one I thought was okay. It's a nice standalone episode. 27 28 just feel like the best way to describe him feels like basically we get like no progression. It's like we have to go back to the start of the series. One joke they have where basically have Kiddo calling Ren, and Ren's like, how'd you get a number? He's like, I don't know. Which is true. But very interesting. They're not terrible episodes per se. It's just that we're just at the middle point of this series, and I'll be back. Officially now I'm on break from Kamen Ryuki until, well, I finish this anime. So yeah, that's pick up a view. Please push like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications. Next up, basically we have the Not sure. I mean, I'm probably gonna do probably do Comic Corner. We might be going to do. Who knows? Okay. See you. Bye.